You're looking at anywhere from 200 to 600 bucks for a windshield replacement in El Cajon. But here's the thing, most people are paying way more than they need to. You're listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast with your host, Stuart Rofa. Let's get into it. Hey there, I'm Stuart Rofa, and today we're talking about what it actually costs to get your windshield replaced in El Cajon. And look, if you're like most drivers, you probably have no idea what you should be paying, right? So here's what I hear all the time when people call us after getting quotes around town. They'll say something like, well, the first place told me it's going to be $400, the second place said $650, and honestly, I have no clue what's fair. And you know what? I get it. Most folks think windshield prices are just whatever the shop decides to charge. Like it's some mysterious black box where they just make up numbers. But that's not how it works at all. There's actually a pretty predictable range for most vehicles. Your basic sedan, we're talking a Honda Civic, Toyota Camry, something like that. You're looking at maybe $250 to $400. Now, if you're driving something fancier like a BMW or a Mercedes, especially one with all those fancy sensors and heated glass, yeah, that's when you start creeping up toward that $600 mark or even higher. Now, here's how it actually breaks down, and this is where people get surprised. The biggest factor isn't the shop trying to rip you off, it's your car itself. So let's say you've got a 2015 Honda Accord versus a 2022 BMW with lane departure warnings and a heads-up display. That BMW windshield, it's not just glass anymore. It's basically a computer screen with sensors embedded in it. And when we install it, we've got to recalibrate all those systems afterward. That takes time, special equipment, and honestly, a lot more expertise. Your location in El Cajon matters too. If you're up in Fletcher Hills or out in Granite Hills and you want mobile service, there might be a small travel fee. Nothing crazy, but it's something to consider. Shop installations, like what we do at Speedy Windshield Repair on Garnet, that's usually your most competitive option because we don't have the travel time and gas costs built in. And here's the thing about newer cars that really gets people. Even if it looks like the same windshield, the technology keeps changing. A 2018 model might have completely different sensor placement than a 2020 of the same car. The glass itself costs more and the installation is more complex. It's not just slapping glass in place anymore. Okay, here's something most shops won't tell you upfront, and this could save you hundreds of dollars. Before you even start getting quotes, call your insurance company. I'm serious. Most people in California don't realize their comprehensive coverage often pays for the entire windshield replacement with zero deductible. Zero. Even if you do have a deductible, it's usually somewhere between $100 and $500, which is often less than what you'd pay cash anyway. And here's the kicker. Windshield claims typically don't affect your rates because they're considered no fault. It's not like you chose to have that rock fly up on the 8 freeway and crack your windshield. You know what I mean? Most of the major insurers, State Farm, Farmers, Republic Rail, they work directly with shops like us. We handle all the paperwork, deal with the adjuster, the whole thing. You just show up and drive away with a new windshield. Now, if you are paying cash, here's where you can really save some money. Get multiple quotes. I know it's a pain, but I've seen price differences of $100 or more between shops for the exact same job. Ask about OEM versus aftermarket glass too. OEM is original equipment manufacturer, basically the same brand that came on your car from the factory. It costs more, but it's an exact match. Aftermarket can be a good budget option, especially for older vehicles. Before I let you go, let me rapid fire a few related questions I get all the time. Can you drive with a cracked windshield? Technically, yes, but California law requires clear, unobstructed vision, and cops can cite you for it. Should you use your insurance even for small chips? Absolutely. Repairs are usually covered 100% with no deductible. How long does replacement take? About an hour to 90 minutes for most cars, longer if you need sensor recalibration. Bottom line, check your insurance first, get multiple quotes if you're paying cash, and don't wait too long because that crack's only going to get worse. If you need a straight answer on pricing in El Cajon, give us a call at Speedy Windshield Repair. That's 619-761-4877. We work with all the major insurance companies and we're open 7 days a week. I'm Stuart. Thanks for listening. Thanks for listening to the Speedy Windshield Repair San Diego podcast. If you need windshield repair or replacement in the San Diego area, give us a call at 619-761-4887 or visit speedywindshieldrepairs.com. We'll see you next time.
Clarity is on its way, making everything okay. Crystal clear the open road, lifting up a heavy load. Precision vision expertise, putting your whole mind at ease.